Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
When I said she, I was thinking, well, it's going to be difficult taking this Jackie Norman character because she's all over the place. You never know where she is. Here's a lady, I've just told her I'm going to call her Jammy Jackie from here on in because she's got this wonderful lifestyle that she has concocted. Jackie Norman, good morning and welcome to you.
Good morning to you.
Lovely to talk to you. Jackie has just written a book called, I even love the title, My Van, My Castle, Life on the Road in New Zealand. Jackie, how on earth did you concoct this lifestyle?
It was something that I'd always wanted to do. I always had this little dream of, one day poodling off in a motorhome and just seeing the country at my leisure, because it's something that we don't do a lot of the time. We sort of, a lot of us are focused on travelling overseas and we don't see our own country. So it was something that I consciously wanted to do, but it was something that I never thought I would be able to do for at least another sort of 25, 30 years because I thought it was something only retired people could do.
Yes.
And then my life ended up sort of not going the way that I really wanted it to.
It happens.
I was raising two boys. I had a solo mortgage and wasn't doing a particularly good job of managing it or myself. Just flogging myself into the ground, really.
Right.
And it came to crunch time, and I thought, there's got to be more to life than this. And I realised that I'd been working from home for the last 20 years. I could still work on the road, and so that's what I've been doing ever since. But getting a wonderful work-life balance, as you know.
Yes, I do know. Yeah, that's why I'm so jealous of it. Oh, you've really done it. Little extract from the book. For years, I had nurtured a delightful pipe dream of my future self as a grey, wispy-haired, free-spirited, slightly cantankerous old lady pootling around in a sweet little motorhome, free to roam wherever I pleased. Have you achieved that, Jackie, do you think?
Absolutely, and then some. We've been from the top of New Zealand to the bottom pretty much twice now and got no intention of stopping. That was why I started in a van, because I didn't really think that I would A, enjoy it for so long, and B, survive for so long. The idea was to buy land and, maybe one day we will. I think that's on the cards one day, but we just love seeing this beautiful country. It's just, I know friends now that we've met that have been on the road for over 40 years in a 7-metre bus and other, vehicles similar. And, even they just say you never stop learning. You've always got another road to go down, somewhere new to explore. And even just going back to places like I was in the South Island for 2 years and now coming back to the North Island, there are places that were sort of an hour or so from me that I never explored. It's really embarrassing now.
Wow. The thing about New Zealand, Jackie, is that it's not like Australia. Australia's got bits that are worth going to, and frankly, lots of nothing in between. That's not the case in this country, is it?
Not at all. It's really got everything, and it's just so much diversity here. I realised that I was originally from Whangamata, and now from going from the deep south up to Coromandel, realising how tropical it is up there. It's just beautiful. We've got mountains, lakes, fjords. We've really got everything. Yeah. And one of the friends that I caught up with recently from our very first freedom camp in a chapter called The Village, they've lived and travelled in over 50 countries, and they've actually got a home in the Philippines, but they love nothing better than coming to New Zealand and just travelling around in their 1970s Bedford truck, because they said there is nowhere as well set up as for motorhoming and for this lifestyle as we are here in New Zealand. So it's wonderful to know. I don't have to go anywhere else.
And are these people of all ages? They talk a lot about grey nomads these days. You mentioned retirement yourself, and I know a lot of people look on this as the perfect retirement, getting away and exploring the country and turning up when you feel like it and leaving when you do. Definitely. And just drifting away. But now, I understand that you're not alone in this caravan. You've got a partner with you who I suspect supports the wrong rugby team. And
actually, I managed to find a Welshman that doesn't really give a hoot about rugby. How lucky is that?
Oh, well, I think you'll be drummed out of the Welshman's union, boyo.
Yeah. He does have the odd thing, about Wales. I think, there is deep-seated patriotism there.
So, as you say, you're not alone, and there's this Cocker Spaniel who I believe has been signed up for Weight Watchers. How on earth do you make all of this work on a personal level, all of that confinement?
Yeah, it's really... it's something that we get asked a lot, and I think it's something that we were a couple of minimalists anyway, and when I met Gareth, we'd already been through some incredibly tough times for me financially, just trying to pull rabbits out of hats all the time. So I was used to living with very little, but living in such a small space, I think it worked because we had no plan B. It had to work. There was no backup plan. Probably about 50% of people roughly that live on the road that we meet are like me and have sold up everything, and you just got to get on with it. And then the other 50% have sold up, but they've still kept houses, whether they rented them out or they live in them a few months of the year. So, but yeah, we just get on very, very well, and it's something that, all the couples that I've seen on the road are very, very happy, but the few that I've met that aren't are ones that have not really spent that time together to begin with. So I would sort of recommend to anyone.
So solid foundation.
Spend away together first, or a week, or if you can manage 2 weeks without falling out, I think you've cracked it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think we can do that. All right, and this is sounding better and better all the time. Tell me, have you ever been tempted to get into, the 58-room McMansion with 74 bathrooms and all the mod cons and the glittery chandeliers and all that sort of thing? Ever tempted to go back or not?
No, never. It's really funny when we see people out and about. A lot of people think that, I must be an overseas tourist because, of the way that we're living in the van. And they'll come up to me and sort of say, oh, won't it be nice? Maybe one day, you'll be able to work towards a house. And I just sort of smile sweetly, but I think, I've been there, I've done that. I'm 46, I've had the mortgage, I've done the rat race and all of that, and I don't want it. Possessions mean very, very little when you live the way we do, but I don't miss anything. I did miss having a bath for a while. Obviously, I had a shower, but I've got over that now,
Well, you can soak in Lake Wakatipu, etc. There's lots of lakes in New Zealand you can soak in. Might be a little bit chill, but it is possible. And look, this is a delightful book. I understand it's available locally. Pop into Paper Plus and seek out My Van, My Castle. Jackie, congratulations on your lifestyle. Congratulations for getting it right. And you just go and enjoy this lovely country of ours.
Thank you so much. Will do. I would encourage anyone else to do the same. It's a beautiful place.
Oh, you're lovely. Thank you very much, Jackie. All the best, my dear. Okay, bye. Jackie Norman is the author of My Van, My Castle, Life on the Road in New Zealand.
106.3 Beach FM.